sponsor is Hijos de Villa, the way the West was won.
Welcome to this week's show of Mano y Mano. I'm J-Ro, Jason.
I'm Wolfman, Nick.
We're doing the predictions for the UFC on FX. It's on Friday, January 20th.
Nashville, Tennessee, 6 p.m.
10 fights on the card.
Yes.
Let's get to it. First fight, it's being contested at 135 pounds on Fuel TV. It's Joseph Sandoval
Versus Nick, the Ninja of Love, Dennis.
Basically, a little bit about Sandoval. He's a stand-up guy coming off a loss to Wale Watson.
Well, Nick, the Ninja of Love, this is his debut. He's a stand-up fighter, and I like him in this fight.
I agree. I think he has the better stand-up. I think he wins this fight.
Cool.
Going on to the next fight, being contested at 145 pounds on Fuel TV as well. You have Daniel, the Pit, Pineda.
Versus Pat, Thrilling Schilling.
A little bit about Pineda. It's his debut. He's on a 5-fight win streak. He's pretty much an all-around fighter.
Thrilling Schilling, he's 5-0, ground fighter, and it's also his debut.
I'm going with Schilling here. I think he submits him.
I say Thrilling, pulls off a thrilling submission.
Next fight, being contested at 155 pounds on Fuel TV as well. We have Fabricio Morongo Camoes.
Versus Tommy Hayden.
A little bit about Camoes, 2-fight win streak, ground and pound.
Tommy Hayden, all-around fighter, debut, 8-0.
Who you rolling with?
Now he's gonna go 9-0. Tommy Hayden.
I think Camoes, this is his second stint in the UFC. I think he gets it done this time. I think he's able to take him down and ground and pound, so opposite. Next fight, we have Charlie, the Spaniard Brenneman.
Versus Daniel, Ninja Roberts.
A little bit about Brenneman. We all know he's coming off a loss to Rumble.
Yeah.
He just got caught that fight. Brenneman's pretty much all-around guy. I mean,
yeah.
Wrestling, stand-up, I mean, you name it. Good fighter.
And he has a sick little fro thing that he has going on. Sick. Ninja, 2-fight losing streak. Ground and pound. If he doesn't win this fight, I'm pretty sure he's scheduled to get cut. Kind of like Rumble.
Yeah, who are you going with?
Brenneman, the Spaniard.
I think Brenneman wins as well. This fight is at 170 pounds as well.
Welterweight.
On Fuel TV.
Yes.
On to the next fight. Being contested at 155 pounds. Fuel TV as well. We have Kamal, the Prince of Persia, Shalarus.
Versus Habib Nurmagomedov.
I don't know.
Yeah. We'll eventually get it right. Give us some time.
A little bit about Shalarus. He's coming off a loss to Jim Miller.
Yes.
All-around fighter. Good standing up, good on the ground, good wrestling, decent fighter.
Habib, 16-0, barely making his debut in the UFC. Ground fighter. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with Habib.
I'm going with Habib. I think he makes it 17-0. It's a sick record.
Yeah, I think he submits him. On to the next one.
Let's do it.
This fight's being contested at 185 pounds.
Middleweight.
On Fuel TV.
Last fight on the undercard.
Yes. We have Jorge El Conquistador Rivera.
Versus Eric Red Schaefer.
A little bit about Jorge. He's on a 2-loss streak. So basically he has to win this fight. Or he may risk the chopping block. He may get cut.
Yeah, like Rumble. Huh?
Yeah, I mean he likes to keep the fight standing.
Yeah, it's a brawler.
He's got heavy hands.
Yeah. Red Schaefer. He is a ground and pound specialist. Last fight he lost against Aaron Simpson. Who you got?
I'm going with Red here.
I'm going with El Conquistador. I think he might pull this one off and save his job.
Yeah, we'll see.
If his cardio actually is decent.
Yeah.
Unlike the last couple fights where he looked like doo-doo.
Yeah, he looked bad against Bisbee.
Yeah, bad.
On to the next one. We have a heavyweight matchup. This fight's on FX. I believe it's the first fight on FX.
Yes.
We have Pat HD Berry
Versus Christian Moorcraft.
These are some big dudes.
Big boys.
I mean, Pat Berry likes to stand and bang, kickboxer. He's coming off a loss to Stefan Struve. 2 losses in a row. You know what that means.
Chop, chop. Moorcraft coming off a loss against Meathead. Mitrione. Cool guy, by the way. Met him several times. He's an all-around fighter, so this one might be a stand-up brawl. Hopefully it is. For the sake of the audience, I'm just saying.
Potential fight of the night.
Yes.
So it's basically who has the better chin. Who you rolling with?
Gotta go with HD on this one.
I'm taking Pat Berry too. He's a cool guy. Had the pleasure of talking to him at the last weigh-ins. I think he wins.
I do too.
On to the next one. 135 pounds on FX. We have Mike the Hulk Easton
versus Jared the Jackhammer Papazian.
A little bit about the Hulk. He's on a 6-fight win streak. Pretty much all-around guy.
Papazian, 3-fight win streak, making his UFC debut. All-around fighter.
Who you rolling with?
I gotta go with the Jackhammer.
I think I'm gonna go with the Hulk. I mean, they're both all-around guys. It's just I think the Hulk's a better nickname.
True. Alright, next fight.
On to the co-main event right here.
Here we go.
Being contested at 170 pounds on FX. We have Dwayne Bang Ludwig
versus Josh the Dentist Neer.
A little bit about Ludwig. He's coming off a win against Amir Sadala. Looked really good that fight.
Yes, he did.
Looked really good that fight.
Amazing.
He just kept the fight standing. I mean, he sprawled. I mean, he did everything he needed to do to win that fight. Plus, he has the fastest knockout UFC history now.
That's true. Now, the Dentist. All-around fighter, 5-fight win streak, 2nd stint in the UFC. I want to say it's his 2nd fight back, right?
I don't know. I think it's his
3rd?
I think it's his 1st fight.
Really?
Yeah.
2nd stint in the UFC, regardless. He's just a great all-around fighter.
He's just a space case, man.
Yeah, he's just a little crazy.
You don't know which dentist is going to show up, the nice one or the crazy one, let's be honest. But he's a good fighter. He is. He likes to stand and bang. He's good on the ground.
Who you got?
I'm going to go with Bang Ludwig.
I am also.
Agree. On to the main event. Being contested at 155 pounds.
Lightweight.
On FX.
Yes.
We have Melvin. What's the assassin?
The young assassin.
The young assassin. Gillard.
Versus Jim Miller.
Melvin's coming off a loss.
Upset loss.
To Joe Lozon, which I didn't see that coming.
Me either. I thought he was going to knock out Lozon within a round.
Yeah, basically Melvin's one of the most dangerous guys in the first round that there is at 155 pounds. Now, a lot's been said about he left Greg Jackson's camp. Why?
After that loss.
Yeah, why? I don't know. He had 5 wins in a row, and he leaves Greg Jackson's camp and goes to the Black Zillion camp. I don't know why. You don't do that when something's working.
Yes.
So I mean, Melvin, he likes to keep the fight standing.
Jim Miller, coming off a loss against Benson Henderson, Silky Smooth. He was lined up for a title shot if he beat Silky Smooth, and Silky Smooth destroyed him.
Yes, I mean, a lot was said about Jim Miller having a kidney problem or something after the fight. It didn't matter.
Yeah, he worked him.
Ben Henderson was on a mission.
Yeah, and he got the job done.
Who are you going with?
I am going with Gillard.
I'm going with the upset here. I think Jim Miller wins this fight. I think he's able to take the fight to the ground. I think he's good on his standing as well. I think Jim Miller wins this fight.
Alright. Disagree once again.
So, that's pretty much our predictions for UFC on Fox. FX. Said it again. It's the FOX. FX.
Missing the O.
It's on Friday, January 20th.
6 p.m., Nashville, Tennessee.
I'm J-Ro, Jason.
Wolfman, signing out.
To the next time.